Hey, how's it going? It's Walsh here, sick as always. Today I'm going to be talking about Ruthless as a whole, my thoughts and opinions on it, and, just whether or not I liked it, which TLDR, I fucking love Ruthless. It's amazing. I will never go back to normal PoE, like the standard PoE. I'm never going back. Assuming they don't make any drastic, ridiculous change or nerf to Ruthless, there's just no way I'm going back. I have never, in all my, what am I, at 8 years or something? I have never had this much fun on this game. Even when I was brand new on Talisman, all excited and trying everything and learning everything, I don't know, man. It's like its own game. It's wonderful. I hope they keep expanding on it. There are a couple of maybe like two things that I would really like to see change or just talk about. Things I didn't like. But I mean, like, even if those things stayed the way they are now, if everything stayed the exact same it is now, I would play this forever. Every new league start, I will be here and figuring out like some weird shit I can make work, and that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, the rest of this video is gonna be me rambling and talking about stuff. There's not gonna be a lot of gameplay. I'm doing a map right now just so you're not just like staring at nothing, listening to me talk or struggle to speak anyway. But it's gonna be mostly POV and talking about stuff and looking at stuff. So if you're not really into that, that's pretty much my answer on Ruthless. I love it. The only things I don't like are the ascendancies that I want to talk about, and the other thing being, I think you should be able to get a little more rarity, a little bit more rarity on the tree naturally, because it's like if you don't, oh, I don't have my assassin's brand on, whoops, or my arcanist brand. If you don't have any quantity at all, you're gonna have a bad time. You're gonna have a bad time. It's gonna take you a long, long time to do anything, and I think you should be getting a little more, just a little more. I understand the goal of the quantity, and I have to tell you, I've played like 11 characters, 10 characters. I don't know, man. I played a lot of characters, okay? Quite a few. And I gotta tell you, loot was rough. I've wanted to play a melee slam guy since like what? The second week or some shit. And this entire league, the best weapon I have found, and I have ID'd everything. Swords, maces, everything. The best thing I have found was less than 500 physical DPS. Yeah. So I think melee weapons need to be looked at. They need to be more accessible. Because, like, dude, melee shouldn't be like this super rare archetype that you're lucky if you get to play. You know what I mean? I don't like that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe melee, like, I mean, it would be okay if melee's top end was crazy, but it's not. Anyway, sorry for rambling. Let's go talk about PoE and do some more rambling. I want to apologize if you hear the mic moving around. I don't know what's wrong with it. I think like a part inside broke, but like if I move my head even slightly, it makes a creaking sound or some weird shit. So sorry about that. I really want to start off by talking about the one thing the one decision I really, really do not like, and that is the ascendancies. I think taking away 2 points in this day and age is pretty extreme. Pretty extreme. And it doesn't really accomplish a thing that's good in my opinion. For what I mean by that is like the really, really crazy builds, they're mostly just going to lose some kind of utility. And for the average build, it's just going to make, like, let's say you're trying to make some jank or something, it's going to turn it to like it barely works maybe. And if you push, it could be pushed a little further, but they turn that into like it's not possible to play. Like let's look at Saboteur for example, right? Let's look at Saboteur. Okay, you're like, okay, I only have 3 points. Well, fucking, I'm definitely taking this. And here's the thing. Okay, hold on, let me talk about this in a second. It's like I'm definitely taking this, and I'm definitely either taking this or this. Like, who the fuck's like, oh boy, I got bomb specialist. Really glad I got that first. Like, and with Pyromaniac, the regen is insane. The immunity to ignite and shock is insane. Sorry, my voice. And if you get Arctic armor, you're ailment immune. And now it's like, okay, so you can only do explosive expert or perfect crime, and you're not going to be able to get chain reaction, which is an insane thing. Now you could if you dropped Pyromaniac and got regen another way. But to be honest with you, how much is this really doing? And how much are you really losing? Like realistically with chain reaction. Like how much are you really losing? You know what I mean? It just feels like the really, really big, powerful builds are like, okay, I lost some quality of life. I got to deal with that. And other janky builds are just like, okay, I guess I just don't function anymore. I don't know, man. That's my biggest gripe. Another thing I want to talk about ascendancies. I really think, especially for characters on the left, more left side of the tree, I think the small nodes, but I'd be fine with all ascendancies having it, should give you a 1% movement speed bonus. 1%. And let me tell you why. With a lot of builds on this side of the tree, especially in this northwest quadrant up here, you basically don't have any real way to get movement speed without like crippling yourself. And a lot of the times you're running like let's say boom, you got a pair of 30% boots. Nice, good for you. You have 25 fucking percent movement speed. Have fun mapping. Like I don't know, man. I love the scarcity, I love the difficulty, I love everything going on with Ruthless, but making something just strictly unfun for the sake of it, I don't know, man. 25% movement speed, I think that's crazy. Let's say you did what I said, right? You got the 1%, you're going to be 28% movement speed. 28% with this. I think that's reasonable, man. I think that's reasonable. 3%, you might be like, what's the difference between 25 and 28? If there's no fucking difference, then why not have it? You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know why I'm getting so intense about it. I apologize. But it's just like, it sucks because there was a lot of characters I wanted to make in this Northwest Quadrant, and now it's just like, man, 25% movement speed. I don't know about that. I was actually like hoping I would get like a 7 league step. Dude, I'd use them. Fuck it, man. Fuck it. Why not? Give up your boots. Anyway, in terms of like the Atlas tree, I wish I could showcase it better. Actually, give me 1 second. Let me transition to that. I think overall they did a very good job with the Atlas tree. I think it definitely needs a little bit of tweaking. I really think that, like, for example, these nodes should give you like a 0.5% chance, increased chance of getting an encounter or something like that. It's just like it makes the tree less fun when it's just like the nodes do almost nothing. I like that they're shitty. I like it, but like they're after you invest like a shit ton of points, you shouldn't be left feeling like, yeah, I guess it's kind of better. You know what I mean? I'm not saying make it crazy. I'm all down with the scarcity, but I think it just needs a little bit more, like a couple of little points, like 2 or 3% right here and there. You know what I mean? I think it's very very close. I like it a lot. Legion needs to overhaul because the Legion nodes are fucking garbage, absolute garbage. Like if you're taking the Legion nodes, I'm sorry, but they're fucking garbage. Also the expedition maps, or sorry, expeditions. I feel like it's all of the other vendors are fine except Tujin. This is my opinion what they should do with Tujin. He should only offer you like 1 or 2 fucking items, right? Instead of like 5 items that you can't buy unless you do like 4 fucking logbooks and then you might be able to buy one. I think that's crazy. I think that's crazy. This entire league, like I think the first like what week and a half, 2 weeks, I had a couple expedition nodes. I was doing all my expeditions. I was even the first to go into one of the logbooks, I think. And sorry, my voice is dying. Excuse me. But I never was able to buy a single thing from Tujin, and I did like 4 logbooks or some shit. It's crazy. So I think that needs to be changed. I also don't like how you can't get a beyond chance. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing. There should be a thing that's like 1%, like the beyond merging thing. I don't know. I think they killed some stuff, like instead of making it just way worse. So I think they need to tone back a little bit on that, in my opinion. I think Delirium though, the loot is perfect. You can have all the fucking cluster jewels you want. Good luck getting the points on your character to like allocate for that. I think Breach was really well done. I think strong boxes are actually pretty good. Like, dude, those gem cutter boxes were pretty insane, especially if you combine it with Alva. Alva is like oh my god, they fucking nailed Alva. They did such a good fucking job on Alva. It's like it's time investment. It gives you sorry, let me do the payment first. So you have to invest time to doing it. The points are pretty far apart, so you actually have to invest quite a bit into it, and you can't rush it. Like you like look how far. If you were gonna rush it, it would take you like what, 20, 30 points or some shit, maybe less. I don't know. I'm not really counting it right now, but like I don't know. It's just so perfect, and a lot of the rooms in Alva, the temple, are just dog shit. Like the strongbox room, dude. I walked past it, dude. I walked past it. I've done that room like I got it like what 15 times or some shit. I never saw any cartographer boxes at all. No gem cutter boxes. It was all just the normal strong box, the ornate strong box bullshit, the armorer box. Fuck that. It was garbage. But I also like how the double corrupts are kind of like, yeah, you can get them reliably, but what the fuck are you corrupting, bro? I don't know, man. I think they did great on incursion. I think these nodes need to be buffed just a little bit, at least this one. Okay, I had two Cyrus fights, right? Two Cyrus fights, and I only had, let me see, three Elders and two Shaper, and I had this node for basically the entire league. Entire league. I did get a Cortex that we failed, which felt bad. That was part of the video shit that I lost when my computer crashed. Um, I don't know, man. I think Ruthless is probably the best thing GGG has ever done. I really hope they consider the changes I was talking about because like with this 3% movement speed, dude. You know what I mean? Like just little things like that. Nothing crazy, nothing that's gonna make your character be like, holy fuck. But like it's just not gonna be like, dude, this really fucking sucks. Like go do 15 maps with 25% movement speed and no movement skills. Just go do that real quick. Just go do that. Okay? I did that on like 4 characters. It's a bad time. Okay? 28% is not going to be like game breaking for the character, but it's not going to make you really sad. It's not going to make you really sad, bro. And I don't think you should be really sad when you play games, okay? Anyway, sorry, I'm kind of rambling a little bit. Yeah, Ruthless. I don't really have any complaints besides that, man. I love that gems are a fucking currency. Every time I got a support gem, I was like, holy fuck, what was it? And now I've got a box full. Like, dude, I've never picked up this many gems in my fucking life. It was awesome. I've played things I never would have played. I've done things I never would have done. And I know that some people don't agree with this, and that's fine, because they are right and I am right. Like, everyone is different, but I'm telling you, man, even if you are brand new to this game, maybe this is the first time you've ever even heard of PoE, or maybe you've heard about it but never tried it, and don't think of Ruthless as this like masochism thing. It's just a different game. It's just a different game. I'm not here like, slapping myself with a rubber band while playing, I'm not that like that's not what this is. It's just like an extra challenge and a more in-depth experience where you actually get to grow your economy, grow your characters, and grow your understanding of the game at your own pace. You don't have to go read guides for 4 hours. You don't have to go ask some streamers for help. You just, okay, what do you have? That's what you have. How do you use it? And that's what you do. That's all you do. That's all it is. Use what you have and use it the best way you can. And even if you're on trade, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm an SSF fucking nerd, and I almost played trade. And you want to know why? Because the absolute fucking idea. Because okay, I wish like I kind of like don't know how this works. Like, let's say you're talking in chat, right? And I'm like, let me explain. Sorry, I'm really bad at explaining stuff. I was playing. It was like the second day of the wipe or something like that, and there was these two guys talking in chat. One of them was selling a pair of boots, and one was trying to sell a pair of gloves. And I'm just listening. I sat in the trade chat. It was fun. It was cool to experience. Don't judge me. Um, and they traded those two items. They didn't trade alchemies. They didn't trade chaos orbs. They didn't trade alterations. They traded a pair of boots for a pair of gloves. And I cannot fucking remember the last time I've ever seen that happen. I almost played trade. I think it would be fun someday to do like a private league where we have even more difficulty stuff and like we have goals as a race and shit. I don't know. I think that would be fun one day. Trade is fucking cool in here. I would play trade. I'm probably gonna keep doing SSF because SSF is fucking amazing. But I get the trade thing, dude. Dude, people trading for alchemies and shit, dude. That's pretty sick, bro. That's pretty sick. I wish these stacked. At one point, I had like 8 or 9 of them. I kept like using them as I got them after a while because I was so sick of like having this whole fucking row filled with garbage. So I just wasted them on shit. So yeah, I'd like if those could stack GGG. That would be awesome. Trying to think of what else I want to talk about here. Video is a little improv. I had PT yesterday, and it was a very bad time. So I wanted to get this out before like it gets worse, and I won't be able to make the video. So I do want to say I had some pretty sick double corruptions this league, man. Pretty fucking sick. Like we don't have the anoint on my Amulex, I changed it, but look at how long that lasts, dude. Like my god. 4.5 seconds. If I anointed that, it's like 5.8 or 5.5 or some shit. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool playing shit I've never really played. And yeah, go play Ruthless. I can't wait for the goddamn trailer. I'm not gonna do a reaction to the teaser because I don't watch teasers. Fuck teasers, dude. I want to know what's going on. You know, I'm excited. You know, I am sitting here waiting like fucking please. I want to know what the mechanic is. I want to know how it works. I want to play it. And then they're like a teaser where they show like a butterfly flying over an onion ring, and they're like, "Hey, bro, what do you think this league's about?" It's like, dude, I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know. Okay, I just want to see the league. So I really hope you guys are patient with me. I'm gonna be playing some Company of Heroes, Dead by Daylight, and stuff like that. Just playing shit, dude. Killing time till PoE, basically. If there's anything you want to see, please let me know. Just know my funds are limited, so I can't like just go out and like buy games and stuff like that. But if there's anything I have or anything that's like a free to play game or some shit you want to see, hit me up, man. Let me know. And yeah, there's a Discord. Uh, I'm an SSF player, so like I don't really play with people. But if you want to join the Discord, man, it's down there. Anyway, thank you for following me this league. I had a lot of fun. If you have any questions, please let me know. And what are your thoughts on Ruthless, man? And do you disagree? Because I've seen some people say that they don't think new players should do Ruthless. But dude, I really think it's the best way, man. And the TLDR of why I think that is you don't have to know shit. You gotta like look at it like a puzzle. You got this character, you got all this shit going on. Assume you're gonna get it wrong. That's fine. Just that's fine. Let's say you get to like level 4 and you're like, okay, I found this skill that I use that I like. Maybe I'm using Ice Trap or some shit. I don't fucking know. What does Ice Trap do? Okay, it does cold damage, and you're like, okay, fucking cold. All right, that says cold. Let's go get it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's a good way for you to just be like, I found shit. How do I make it work? And I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling in your ear. My mic's probably shaking. It probably sounds like there's an earthquake at my house. I'll see you guys later, and I can't wait for next league.